Hey everyone, welcome back. I want to tell you about the morning I opened my phone, checked my social credit score, and saw it had dropped from 850 to 112 overnight. One number change. And suddenly, I couldn't buy train tickets, couldn't enroll my daughter in the good school, couldn't get a promotion. All because the government discovered I was a Christian. The app flashed a message: participate in illegal religious activities, citizen unreliable. Restrictions applied. If you don't live in China, let me explain social credit. It's a government scoring system that rates every citizen's trustworthiness. Pay bills on time? Score goes up. Jaywalk? Score drops. Your score determines everything: jobs, loans, travel, education for your kids. High score means opportunity. Low score means you're locked out of normal life. I had an 850, nearly perfect. I was a software engineer at a tech company in Shenzhen. Good salary, nice apartment. My 6-year-old daughter Lily was enrolled in an elite private school. Life was comfortable. I'd become a Christian 2 years earlier and started attending underground house church. Kept it quiet, didn't post about it, just met with other believers on weekends to worship and study the Bible. I thought I could have both, my faith and my comfortable life. I was wrong. Police raided our house church. Someone had reported us. They took photos, recorded names, collected evidence of illegal religious activity. 2 weeks later, my social credit score collapsed, 850 to 112 overnight. The app listed my violations: participation in unauthorized religious gathering, possession of illegal religious materials. I clicked through the restrictions: transportation, banned from airplanes and high-speed trains; education, child ineligible for private schools; employment, flagged as unreliable; finance, no loans or credit cards. My hands started shaking. My wife started crying. Lily's school will expel her. Your job. I know, I said. That afternoon, HR gave me 2 options: fix my score or resign. How do I fix it? I asked, though I already knew. Renounce your religious activities. Register with a state-approved church. Sign a statement of compliance. That night, my wife and I argued. Just sign the paper, she pleaded. We can't lose everything. The state church isn't real Christianity, I said. They preach communist ideology, not the Bible. Then practice your faith privately. Just fix your score so Lily doesn't suffer. She was right to be scared. Lily had been expelled. We'd gotten eviction notice. Our entire life was unraveling. I opened my Bible to Matthew 6:19-21. Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moths and vermin destroy and where thieves break in and steal, but store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, for where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. I'd built my whole life on earthly treasures: my score, my job, my apartment, all the things that could be taken away, and in one night they'd all been stolen. But what about heavenly treasures? What about following Jesus even when it costs everything? Where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Where was my treasure? In my social credit score or in Jesus? I told my wife, I can't renounce him. Jesus gave up everything for me. She looked at me with tears streaming. What about Lily? That broke me. My daughter would suffer for my choice. I refused to sign. Lost my job 2 weeks later. We moved to a cheaper apartment. Lily enrolled in an overcrowded public school. My wife struggled to forgive me. You chose your religion over our family, she said. I chose Jesus, I said, and I'm praying he'll provide. He did. I found freelance programming work, lower pay, but no social credit requirements. Our house church brought food, helped with rent, tutored Lily. Life became hard, but we weren't alone. Then my daughter asked me one night, Baba, why did you lose your job? I told her the truth. Because I follow Jesus, and the government doesn't like that. Is Jesus worth it? She asked. I thought about Matthew 6:19-21, about treasures that can't be stolen. Yes, Lily, he's worth everything. She hugged me. Then I want to follow Jesus too. That's when I understood. I'd lost my earthly treasures, but I was storing up heavenly ones, teaching my daughter that Jesus is worth more than security, comfort, or approval. My social credit score is still 112. Still can't fly, still flagged as unreliable. But I've never been more certain about what truly matters. Jesus asked, what good is it for someone to gain the whole world, yet forfeit their soul? I had the world, and I would have forfeited my soul to keep it. Instead, I lost it all, and gained treasure that can never be taken away. Where is your treasure? Where is your heart? Thanks for watching. Here are today's reflection questions. If your social credit score, bank account, or career status disappeared tomorrow, what would you have left? Is your identity built on what the world can take away or on something eternal? The father in this story had to choose between his daughter's comfortable life and his faith in Jesus. If following Christ meant your children would suffer materially, could you still say Jesus is worth it? Why or why not? Drop your thoughts about the story in the comments below. Your experience might encourage someone else facing the same choice. If this resonated with you, hit that like button, share this with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe for more real stories of faith under pressure. Remember, where your treasure is, there your heart will be also.